have a fascinating discussion on jurisdiction in Besserglik versus Mozambique. So Besserglik is an investor from South Africa, and the litigation is going on. There are hearings, the government lodges its counter-memoir, and then 13 months after lodging the counter-memoir, the government comes with a fascinating argument that the BIT, the Bilateral Investment Treaty, is not in force. The government says that yes, we have signed the treaty, yes, the government then lodged it for ratification and the parliament voted for this treaty. So in other words, the treaty is signed by the president, the parliament ratifies the treaty, but then the government does not inform the government of South Africa that this has been done. And therefore, the government of Mozambique now says that the treaty is not in force. The arbitration tribunal does not accept this motion. However, the arbitration tribunal decides to raise this question on its own motion. In some way, I would say that this is not absolutely fair. So the arbitration tribunal considers this question on its own motion. And that the answer of the arbitration tribunal is that if the government of Mozambique fails to inform the government of South Africa about the end of the ratification procedure, then the treaty is not in force. This is something absolutely new for me. I was making arbitration cases, and at no stage anyone would ask about a notification of ratification. So Besserglik raises the estoppel doctrine to its defense and says that, well, perhaps it wasn't notified to South Africa, but still it is valid because it came into force by conduct and silence. The very fact that this kind of motion was lodged by the Mozambique representatives 13 months after their counter-memoir should be considered as conduct and silence. The fact that the treaty is mentioned as valid on the ICSID website is also conduct and silence in the sense of the estoppel doctrine. Finally, Mozambique presented itself as bound by this treaty to foreign investors. But the answer of the arbitration tribunal is that the notification of ratification could not be presumed. Subscribe to my channel.